Hello there, you're welcome to the Faith Classroom. There are people who feel that God has called them to do something. They know the call is from God, they have accepted it, and they have entered the preparatory stage to now produce. But lack of equipment, they tell themselves, is the reason they have to wait a bit more. They said, I don't have a good microphone to start a YouTube channel. My phone is not an iPhone, or I don't have a camera, or I don't have a good phone. I don't have lighting. I don't have a setup or a good studio. I don't know how to do makeup. I don't know what to wear in my videos. I'm called to start a business, but I'm not, I've not saved enough. I don't have the experience. I'm too young. I'm too inexperienced. Tools become a reason for delay for the things that we are mostly called to do. Those who are called to start a YouTube channel to teach about Christ, you are ready, you feel you are ready, but you tell yourself you don't have tools to start. You don't have a tripod stand, you don't have a phone, you don't have a good microphone. Those who are called to start a business, you give yourself reasons why the tools you have in your hands currently is not enough or good enough. You feel called to get married to your long-time sweetheart, but you say the weather is not too good. You are waiting for the perfect wedding gown. You are waiting for this and that. You feel strongly to forgive someone, to go apologize, but we tell ourselves, okay, I'm not ready yet. I'm too young. I'll go later. They may not be in the mood. We give ourselves reasons why we cannot do the things that we are called to do. And in the case of YouTube or starting a business, it's mostly about tools. Now, there's a quote I read from Heber J. Grant, a past prophet of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, which is attributed to Ralph Waldo Emerson. I want to share this quote with you. He says, that which we persist in doing becomes easier for us to do. Not that the nature of the thing is changed, but that our power to do is increased. So the nature of the thing will not change, but the power to do will be increased. Brothers and sisters, do you feel called to do something in your life? Are you telling yourself that you don't have a better equipment to start? Now, the story of Moses is one that we can learn a lot from. In Exodus chapter 4, verse 2, the Lord said, and I read, and the Lord said unto him, what is that in thy hand? Now, when the Lord spoke to Moses, he did not begin with what Moses did not have. He began with what Moses already have, and he had a staff. So he started with that. That staff was used to do miracles in the courts of Pharaoh. You too have tools that you can start with, and once you start, you make preparations to get additional tools. But if lack of tools or equipment becomes a reason to not start something that is in our heart to do, then the delay is going to continue. And at the end of the day, we lose the inspiration, or we lose the thing that is motivating us to do what we are called to do. My brother is striving so hard these days to start something. And once I said to him, why in a hurry? I mean, be patient a little. You are trying to do the thing so quickly. And he said something I'll never forget. He said, when you feel called to do something and you don't hurry, the inspiration can leave you. The motivation can dwindle. And once it does, if you're not careful, you will not do it at all. And I found that to be very true. So, my friend, if you are called to do something, equipment should not be the reason to not start. Now, when I started my channel, I keep saying I'm a very small YouTuber with some 70 something subscribers. I'm grateful for that, but I'm nowhere near growth. So, what I would say is that I fell into this trap of equipment. I had a lavalier mic some years ago, and I told myself it was not good enough. I wanted a better mic. That took me months to save money to get this one I'm using currently. And I could have been using that my mic to do a video, but now I could have done more videos, but I spent too much time thinking about a better microphone. And then I watched videos in which people were talking about how you should get panel lights and the best lighting. You know, when you are starting, you are anxious to compete, even though you know you are not there yet. So I went to get this panel light, which was quite expensive. Unfortunately, I was not able to use it because it was reflecting on the board behind me, and for a lot of reasons, other reasons, I couldn't use it. And so natural light is what I use to make my videos. You are going to, if you're not careful, you are going to buy tools that you may not even need later. They say, oh, this ring light is what people are using now, so let me go and use it. And then you go and spend money, your little money to start. But when you invest in something, invest money into something instead of investing your effort into it, sometimes you lose motivation when you are not seeing growth or success. I learned the hard way, and I want to encourage you, start with whatever tools it is that you have. And as you start, you will even be more careful in buying other tools. Then later you get more tools. You are called to start a business. You want to have all the tools available to start. Start with what you have, and don't forget the story of Moses. The Lord used the staff that Moses was holding. He did not ask him to go for additional equipment or tool, but he was already using what the Lord already placed in his hands. So you are called to start a business. You are called to share the gospel of Jesus Christ on YouTube. Now you are saying your phone is a problem. If you can get one, fine. If you can't, use the one you have. Just start. People put their phones on tables, or stack books on tables and put their phones on it to use as tripod stand until they get tripod stand. There are people who said they even use their laptops to shoot their videos because they don't have good phone or camera. If you are called to do something, equipment should not be the reason. It's more like fear becomes the reason why we are not doing the things that we are called to do. Sometimes it's not the equipment. We are afraid that our work will not look perfect. It will not look appealing to other people. We are thinking about what people would think. But I found out that people will relate with your videos more when you are yourself. Just start with what you have. Eventually, as you grow, you begin to get hands on more equipment. But if you use all your money to start to buying this equipment and it doesn't work out, you'll be so disappointed, and if you're not careful, you can't continue. So my message today is simple. Start with the tools you have. Maybe you have enough tools. Just start with that. Record your first video. Start that business you are called to do. As you grow, you gain more tools and you do better. God is calling you to produce. God is calling you to show up and be obedient and start with what you have, and He will bring the miracles in. Just as Moses' staff turned into snake that swallowed the snakes of the Pharaoh's magicians, your tools, as simple as they may be, can be used, and then God will give you utterance, will give you the ability, will help you polish your talents and your abilities. But you have to start first before you develop all these other additional talents and gifts to use. The Lord is waiting to magnify our calling. We are children of God. We are not here to fail. If we fail, we fail to succeed. In that failure, we'll learn and keep learning to do better. Insufficient tools should not be a reason. Maybe it's fear, maybe it's doubt. Go on your knees and pray and start regardless. When I posted my first video, I was so worried. Oh, people think this video is not clear, this and that and that. But I told myself, post it anyway. I did it. And the second and the third. And now I'm making more videos and posting, even though I'm not seeing growth. But I know that eventually I would also. So, my brothers and sisters, if you are called to do something, just do it. Insufficient tools should not be an excuse. Don't forget the quote, that which you persist in doing becomes easier. It's not that the nature of the thing has changed, but because you are doing it all the time and you are used to doing it, the Lord will magnify your effort if you obey and start. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, like and share, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.